Welcome, this is Younib TV News at 1. My name is Joseph Kamau.
And my name is Nancy Wambui. Now, police are said to have descended on Mackenzie villagers after they invaded Mackenzie police station seeking answers to the critical shooting of 3 youths suspected to have stolen pineapple fruits from food processing company Del Monte. Among the victims, the fracas is Felicitas Wairimu, a 38-year-old woman who was shot at the back of her neck when she was allegedly undertaking her home chores.
Na hii kisa ilinikuta kwangu, nilikuwa hapa kwa mlango nikatoka nje, bila nitoka hivyo nikasikia kama nimerushwa, nikafunga macho nikaona haya hapana. Ndio niliangalia nikakuuza hivi nikaona damu. Kuuza tena nikaona ni damu. Nikaita mwingine aniangalie, hata mwenye niliita nikutoroka alitoroka, mwenye alikuwa ameniletea mkate. Kuona hivi akatoroka. Nikaacha peke yangu, nikapiga bwanangu simu, ndiye alikuja akaniambia mimi ni risasi nimepigwa. Hata sikuiona, sikujua kitu. Nikachukua mtoto wangu tukakunja hapa.
Hii wizi ya mananasi tungeomba serikali yenye inapata suluhu za mambo mengine kama Al-Shabaab ama hata Sifta. Hii wizi ya mananasi na conflict ya Del Monte na community watafute suluhisho na suluhisho ipatikane, maana tumeona kama mimi ningetupa mtoto mdogo na ako na mtoto juu ya mambo ambayo haijulikani, viti inapiganwa. Nashindwa kwani polisi hawana nguvu ya kukabiliana na waizi wa mananasi na ni watu wadogo, alafu kutumia risasi mpaka risasi zinakuja kuua watu.
Now, on other news, the government has raised concerns about the reappearance of locusts in some areas of the country, including Garissa and Marsabit counties, and thus food production may be affected in the country. Government spokesperson Isaac Maura has also said so far 867,000 acres of agriculture have been destroyed by floods. The image evokes the fear of the nation suffering from food shortages.
The effect of the floods to farmers is big. The last update that I did that had the acreage, there were over 867,000 acres of land that have been affected, and a lot of animals have died as a result. It's quite dire. Many of the livelihoods have been actually destroyed as a result, and this is having a very serious impact on our economy. Locust invasion has occurred in Garissa and Marsabit counties. The government is assessing to see to it that we help farmers in restocking their livestock, because we now have a livestock insurance policy. We also do have a plan in terms of seedlings, and also ensuring that people have got farming implements, fertilizers, and even seeds, so that we restock and take advantage of the situation. Affected counties over the last 24 hours include Busia, Garissa, Narok, and Bungoma counties, which have experienced flooding. Destructive winds have also been reported in Mombasa and Nakuru county.
Now, William Odor is impossible in politics. This is because there has been tension in Siaya County after Governor James Orengo told the Senate Committee on Devolution that he cannot reconcile with his deputy William Odor because their differences are political. However, Odor has asked the House Committee to intervene and reconcile the two.
The governor, after unsuccessful impeachment, completely blocked me from any county activities, does not delegate to me any duties, has instructed executive members not to deal with me, has completely refused to invite me to cabinet meetings, as was the practice before, continues to withhold all my allowances and benefits, including fueling of my official vehicle, without explanation.
I want to tell you without fear of contradiction, that he is in a hostile territory. We are all politicians. He is in a hostile territory. He is in a hostile territory. And that's why he has some difficulty functioning within the main headquarters of the county. I offered to give him an alternative office. He refused.
This committee together with the other committees, to look at the office of the Deputy Governor with a view to anchoring it, if not on the Constitution, but on the County Government Act.
It's upon you to decide who should assign those functions. Should it be the governor, or should it be written in law, the functions of the deputy governor? My position that if it was written in law, then you will not have a functioning government.
Yes, I am seeking the intervention of this committee to see if there is a way in which we can provide service for the people of Siaya County.
Now, tensions flared in Githugu area in Murang'a County as police officers engaged in running battles with the area's rowdy youths. The unrest erupted after a police officer allegedly shot and injured 3 young men accused of stealing pineapples from the nearby Del Monte farm. The incident, which lasted for the better part of the day, paralyzed transport and businesses along the Thika Canal Highway.
Maskari wakawakuta hapo, wakapiga risasi na wakaambia wasimame. Vijana walipowauliza mnatuuliza nini na sisi tuko katika area yetu na hatuna mananasi, walipiga vijana wawili risasi na mmoja ako hali mahututi, I think kama sijui amekufa.
Pata wagonjwa 3 wenye wamepata kujeruhiwa na risasi kutoka upande wa Murang'a, na mmoja already yako stable na amekuwa attended, amehudumiwa na huenda ataruhusiwa kurudi nyumbani. Huyo mwingine ako anapata picha ya hiyo mguu penye risasi imepiga, alafu kutoka hapo tutamuelekeza upande wa Kenyatta.
Na kwanza mwenye amempiga risasi tumemjua, anaitwa Kiboi. Tumemjua na ako huku tu anazurura tu huku wakiwa na zini ya huyo.
Kuna polisi huko Ngati anaitwa Kiboi. Pikipiki ikishikwa ukiendea ametoa chrome, ametoa vitu ameuza. Na anakuweka ndani, umeenda kuangalia pikipiki yako. Kuna right gani inasema ukienda kuona pikipiki yako ushikwe? Hiyo ndo tunataka watuambie.
We have arrested 2 that were found with crude weapons, and our investigators are pursuing quite a number of them that were involved in this activity.
Now we are going to take a short break. We will be back with more news updates.
Now, on matters concerning education, the Ministry of Education has assured parents there is no crisis in school, despite the ongoing junior secondary school teacher demonstrations across the country. Education Principal Secretary Belio Kipsang has stated that plans are underway to address the teachers' concerns. The GSS teachers allege that the Teacher Service Commission is attempting to shortchange their demands.
And if they think that we are going to get tired, you are wrong. Tuko hapa each and every day. Hii ndio staff room yetu, hii ndio dormitory, hii ndio cafeteria.
There is disruption, yes, but I can tell you that we have backup systems and our children are learning. Intern teachers, if they check in our budget for the next financial year, we have provided for their confirmation, because from day one we say that we shall be undertaking a 2-year internship program which will automatically take you to PNP. So for sure, they are just jumping the gun.
TSC wants to recruit 26,000 teachers. We want to remind TSC, it is not 26,000, it is 46,000 teachers.
Our letter of appointment was saying 2 subjects only. We are following that.
And you must
Otherwise, they should go back and change that. Yes, and they pay us the same way they are paying the others who are doing this.
That is one thing. The teachers are trying to cover up, because even us that we are here, they are saying that we are in school. Yes. They are filling the data that we are in school, and as you can see, we are in our staff room here.
Still on matters education, the Ministry of Education and the National Bureau of Statistics, KNBS, are embarking on a nationwide school census to validate the number of learners and facilities in the basic education sector in Kenya. The census will see enumerators traverse close to 880,000 schools in all the 47 counties to conduct the physical count.
When you are dealing with an ecosystem like the education system, it's a huge system. And when you deal with statistics, it is not only about the number of kids who are in school. It's not only about the number of teachers who are available to teach. There are so many other things that you need to know. How many books do we have in our schools?
Really, that is too long for a sector that is key. I'm not very sure what would be more key other than the education. Maybe what could match it is agriculture.
Seeing what we are doing here, it is to confirm the figures that are there in terms of checking our school registers, checking the number of teachers that we have. They'll be checking the infrastructure, they'll be checking the instructional materials. So it is quite a comprehensive exercise, and it is an exercise that we are delivering as one in government through Ministry of Education and Ministry of and the National Treasury and Planning, so that we can be able, going forward, have data that we can be able to properly use as we do our plan.
Budget is approximated to be about 300 million for a period of about 50 days, like he said, until the term comes to an end.
So the next
the U.S. has pledged to deepen ties with Kenya and enhance cooperation in health, economic, and climate security. U.S. President Joe Biden spoke when he officially received President William Ruto and the First Lady Rachel Ruto at the White House in Washington, D.C. President William Ruto accorded fully military honors, complete with 21-gun salute during the state arrival ceremony.
Challenges of insecurity, challenges around death, distress. And today we have an occasion to build synergies, to build partnerships that will not only solve our current problems, but also to build a future that is much more promising, much more prosperous, a fairer, a freer, a healthier, and a much more prosperous future. I am confident I am confident, Mr. President, that a partnership between the United States of America and Kenya will give us the solutions that the world so seriously needs. And we will be discussing a range of issues from peace and security in our region, recognizing the heavy lifting Kenya is doing in supporting peace and security efforts in the Horn of Africa.
90% of Kenya's electricity comes from clean energy. 90%. That's worth an applause. Over 1 million homes are powered by wind energy alone. That's worth applause too. An historic Africa Green Industrialization Initiative, which you launched last year, is poised to create similar results in so many other nations, particularly in the continent. Across the region, Kenya and America are driving a race to the top with investments that we have and high standards for workers, technology, and environment. And we're working to ensure debt doesn't leave these critical investments and crucial investments out of reach for low and middle income countries.
That is all we had lined up for today. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Nancy Wambui.
And I am Joseph Kamau. Remember, tomorrow is Africa Day. Let's celebrate this dynamic and diverse continent. Have a lovely afternoon.